Okay, so we are here in my entryway and I don't have my microphone on, so we're just gonna deal. We're gonna unbox these. This is the new trunk, which when I saw it online, I became instantly obsessed. And this is, you can't even see it, it's down here. This is the new, bigger carry-on in the salt color. Did I need either one of these things? No, I did not. I paid my own money for them. I am an affiliate with Away Travel. So if I love them and keep them, I will use them. I never buy things like as an influencer just to return them. I always, if I buy them, I use them. But I will put affiliate links in the description box, which means you won't pay more. I make a small commission. By now, you probably know how all of that works. The big Away affiliate people, like the girl that I saw had like 350,000 Instagram followers. That ain't me. They get sent the luggage for free. But if you're me, you have to wait for it to come out, order it, but I really wanted to show it to you guys. So I do have a couple of trips coming up where I'm going to be checking a bag. And it's not like I never check a bag, it's just not normal. So if I end up keeping this, it will be quite the splurge. But why don't I stop talking and show you what is in here. So Away Travel is always really good about their packaging. It's always recyclable. I'm like yelling because I know the sound is so bad. Where the entryway is just, except for the color though, gosh. Okay. Okay, this thing, she's big. She's big. It was not complicated at all to unbox. Okay, I saw this online. I guess this is so when she goes on the carousel, it doesn't damage the case, but I don't know if you can see up close. And this is just the unboxing. We're gonna look more seriously at it in a minute. But this, I don't know, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. And honestly, it's not as tall as I thought it would be. Can you see that? Let me move the camera down a little bit so you can see even better. Hold on. Let's do that. There you go. Okay. Interesting. It somehow feels a little softer than my case. I can't explain it. They changed this to be more sturdy, they said. Okay, she does spin really, really well. Let me take this packaging off the side. It weighs 12 pounds. And it really, I don't think it's that much heavier than their other big suitcase. But it's supposed to be the inside is what's supposed to be so amazing. So let's open that up. Actually, do you want me to open? I wish you could talk to me, but you can't. We'll open this one next, just so that they're both open. And this one is the salt color, which I was really excited about. Okay, now this one came in a dust cover, which is nice, especially because this is a lighter color. Let's move her out of the way. Here we go. Now they have redesigned this, and we're gonna go up to where I film normally to take a closer look at both of these in a minute. Okay, this is beautiful. This is the shiny. I don't think I would ever want to check this. But really on this, okay, I can already tell the wheels feel even better. And okay, yeah, that definitely feels sturdier. One of the issues that I have had, that I've had of late with my blue one is I notice when I have like the Everywhere bag or my backpack on top of it, and I'm wheeling it through the airport, it gets fatiguing because I'm having to push a little bit more than I would like. This feels like it's gonna do a better job of that. And the outside is stunning. Oh my gosh, let me move that out of the way because I'm gonna do a little thumbnail action. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Now, I wonder if, let me see if I can hide completely behind this. Yes, I can. It's big, it's really big. But let's take them upstairs and open them up, and I'll put my microphone on so I sound a little bit better. But this one, I'm not, I like, look you guys, it already has, oh, are you kidding me right now? Okay, well, it already has a nick on it. So that does not bode well. I can already tell you, this one does not feel as luxury to me as my other away bags do. This one feels amazing, but this trunk already has a nick in it, and I literally just opened it. So I'm gonna show you that, and then we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna open the insides and I'll show you everything. But this is gonna have to go back one way or the other, and that makes me sad. But hold up. Can you see? Like, it already has a nick in it. Like, it came that way. So that is definitely going back. But let's go upstairs. It's reading more blue than green. But this baby here, so we're gonna have to look at the inside of this, but I'm dubious. She's dubious. Now we're up here in my office. Excuse the mess behind me. I just got done filming a fall wardrobe video that will go up next week that I'm super excited about, but that's the remains of that. And then it was funny because these actually came while I was filming that, and you could see the delivery people coming through the window. So truth in advertising. Anywho, as I said downstairs, this already has a nick in it, so I already know it's going to go back. But I am really curious about the interior. And as much as I love this color, if I decide to get a replacement for it, I will probably go with the black. But let's open this up. Now, when they showed it online, it seemed to open up a little bit more like a trunk. Okay. Which, yes and no. So it does open. Let me see if I can get you to, there you go. So first of all, some changes on all of the luggage. Now the interior matches. Now, if you want to go watch any of my other reviews, I have done so many away travel reviews. But again, they don't ever send me anything for free. I do love that now the interiors match the exteriors, and mostly I just love that the interiors aren't gray. I just feel like you can see things much better. So it kind of opens like a trunk and yet not, because to me, a true trunk would open and this would stay up. So know that. But you've got, it looks like the layout of it is exactly the same as the suitcases themselves. So what do we have in here? In this zipper compartment, we have a laundry bag. Now, one of the things that they noted that they changed is the laundry bags now have a drawstring, which I greatly appreciate. They didn't before. So here's your huge, huge laundry bag. So that's good because that definitely is correctly sized for the item. I love that the compression sleeve has this nice, huge zipper compartment. Let me open that so you guys can see. And there's two of them. So you have a zipper compartment here and a zipper compartment here. They also always include a little like Mr. Clean magic eraser. Am I like exposing my undercarriage? No, I guess I'm not. They also include a little Mr. Clean magic eraser. So if you have any scuffs or anything, you can fix that yourself. And then in the interior, this is just a fully open thing. There you go. And then you have a pocket over there. I don't think there's anything in there. So this is huge. I have to wonder if the capacity is actually any different than the large suitcase. So if you already have the large suitcase, I'm not entirely sure what the benefit would be of getting this. I don't really think there probably is one. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very nice. And how does that open at the end? Okay, hold on. Is that just, that's like open where I think you could actually stick something in there? That's really interesting. See how there's like a flap at the top? But that is compression. So you can put that down and you can close the straps. This side, and this has been redesigned on the smaller suitcases as well. You have a big sleeve here. And then on this one, this opens up. Oh, I see. So this is just two sleeves. And then it opens up like so.
and you have this. Now, the difference between this and just the large is this is a lot smaller than this. So in that regard, it is more like a trunk. But you do have this, and then it has the two separated segments there. I am not as happy as I was hoping I would be. This feels cheap. I'm sorry, but it does. You guys know I always shoot straight with you, and especially because it came already with a nick. I am out on this. I would rather buy, if you need a really, really huge suitcase, I would say go with the large away suitcase instead of the trunk. This feels like it was a good idea, but it feels a little gimmicky, and I don't even feel like this outer shell I mean, look how, I just feel like it's not as, I'm sure it's as durable, it just feels cheap. So that's my review on that. Okay, sorry, a little pause there because I went and got my other suitcase because I wanted to compare them for you guys side by side. So size-wise, they're exactly the same. I think you can see them right here. And as far as the handle is concerned, this handle definitely has less movement. So in theory, it should be less fatiguing on your arm. What I have noticed with this one, and I love this suitcase, I will continue to use this suitcase. This is more just like if you're trying to compare the two, is that my arm, especially like right here, if I'm pushing this through, like for international travel, when sometimes I swear those international gates, it's like 4 miles between when you get off the plane and when you go through immigration. I'm exaggerating, but only a little. This will get fatiguing on my arm. This feels like it has less movement, which they specifically said was one of the things they redesigned. And this piece just feels like it's just a little bigger. Not bigger, sturdier, more substantial. The other thing they said was they added, well, they didn't say, they did. They added this, so it's a lot easier if you're getting it off of the carousel. And this one does not have that. And I have checked this bag multiple times, and it irritates the heck out of me that it doesn't have that. So that was another really, really great improvement. Let's look at the inside and see what we think there. Let me say, the outside of this bag is stunning. It's stunning. There's like no other way to describe it. Look how beautiful and shiny. That is really, really pretty. So let's open this up and see what the interior is like. Okay, so the interior, let's compare it to the other one, just so you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna move the camera down so you can see better. Okay, let's move these here so they're in shot. Okay, so you can see on this one and this one, the interiors are very, very similar, but oh my gosh, you guys, having this cream colored interior as opposed to the dark gray, it just makes me all kind of happy. I think it will be easier to see things. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just better. Also, the difference is the older, not older, but the classic, I guess we'll call it, has just one zipper compartment here and no zipper compartment on this side, okay? This one has 2 zipper compartments on this side. Let's open that up. So it has 2 separate compartments, which I thought what some people might want to do is use one for like clean undergarments and one for dirties, because that would be great if you were living out of your suitcase and you weren't unpacking. But there's also the laundry bag, again, appropriately sized for the size of the suitcase. So there you go, with the drawstring, which I love. That's really, really nice. You still have your zipper here, and then the compression and everything is exactly the same. And then on this side, you have a big compartment that opens up just like on the other one, okay? And then the difference is you now have this sleeve here where you could also stick something. Let me tell you why I really like this. there's always this need I have to keep like some papers that I'm taking on the trip. And if it's for like a cruise or something or whatever, I don't necessarily want it in my personal item bag because they're things I'm not going to need until I get to my destination. So this would be great for that. If you were carrying this on, you could probably fit your laptop in there, I think, if you wanted to. I don't know that it's intended for that, but it would fit and it would be easy to pull it out if you needed to for security. But yeah, the interior is really, really nice. And I do love those couple of little improvements. But the biggest improvement for me is this interior color. I think it's just, I don't know. There's something about it and having it match the bag. And that it's light colored is making me so happy. And then the outside of it is just gorgeous. Now, the wheels feel a little bit more substantial to me, but now that I'm looking at them, I don't think they're any different at all. Let me see if I can see any difference. The construction looks a little bit different on the wheels. Yeah, so the wheels do look a little bit different, and I think they were intending to upgrade the wheels slightly. So hopefully they're still as reliable. The good thing is they still have the money back guarantee. They still have the 100-day promise. So you try it for 100 days. If you don't like it, you send it back and they'll refund your money. And then of course the workmanship on the bag is guaranteed for life, which is what I always say is my favorite thing about away travel, if you're someone that travels as much as I do. So here is the bottom line. Hold on. For me, the trunk, which actually when I went and got this, I went ahead and reboxed the trunk. The trunk feels cheap. And I put the trunk next to this, and it's not going to read on camera, but it definitely does not feel as substantial. And I really do think that it's probably every bit as durable, but it just does not feel as substantial to me. It just, I don't like it. So the trunk is a no. But the bigger carry-on, I do think that the improvements that they have made make it worth the cost difference. I had heard a couple people complaining, although they do still sell the classic one, but I had heard people complaining about the new price. I still feel like this is really good value for money. I'm going to keep this, even though this one works so beautifully, because probably what I will do is when I have no intention of checking it, I will take her. And when I might check it on the way back, which is probably going to be true of my trip coming up, then I will probably still take this one because I love her and we have been through a lot together. But if you're me and you're ridiculous, or if you are really in need of new luggage, or if you've held off buying the bigger away carry-on, I would go ahead and do this now. Now, I've answered this in other videos, but honest to goodness, of all of the questions I get on all of my videos ever, this is the one that keeps coming up over and over and over and over again. And that is, will this fit in the overhead compartment of the plane that I am flying on? Well, I have no idea because I don't know what airline you're flying on and I don't know the aircraft. All I can tell you is that I have fit the bigger away carry-on on literally every wide body jet and every jet except for like the tiny little commuter ones, which don't accept really anything but a personal item bag that Delta has in their arsenal. So we're talking the MD-88, the 737, the 767. I have never had any issues fitting the bigger carry-on up in the overhead. The second question that I get asked all the time is how much does it weigh and how do they allow you to take that on with all that stuff? In the US, they don't weigh our luggage. So I know that in Europe, they weigh your carry-on luggage. They just don't. And well, I should say Delta doesn't. And I know that American doesn't. I don't know if I don't fly other airlines, so they might. But I don't have my luggage weighed, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, sorry. Now someone's going to say they do weigh. Checked bags get weighed. Carry-on. Carry-on bags do not get weighed. Checked bags, there is a 50-pound limit. And I think that's true across all the major US carriers. But I am never going to know all the rules and regulations for every airline that exists. So always check with the airline that you fly. The bigger carry-on, according to Delta's dimensions that they have on their website, is slightly too big. But I can tell you from firsthand experience, it always fits. So yeah. This is very, very nice, and there is no way I am sending this back, but the trunk will be going back on Monday, and I hope this video was helpful, and if you loved it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, I would love that, and if you'd like to support the work that I do here, you can join us on Patreon. It is Lefforge, patreon.com/Lefforge, and also you can always head to my website where there's all kinds of great information, links, articles, all kinds of stuff, and that is just Lefforge.com. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be my fall wardrobe video, which, sorry, this is like the remains of that recording, and that should go up next week. So I'll see you then. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy. Happy travels. Bye.